Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the free-to-play account, and as you can see, our Dimensional Hero Shalltear is up, and this is the very, very last straw. You can see we have 21 hours when this exchange, which means we're going to be short. You can see right here, insufficient Gladiator coins or Labyrinth tokens, so we are about 18 tokens shy. Even looking at the rest of these guild coins and then of course the hero coins, we did max them out in the entirety. Because we don't have the ability to produce a lot of gladiator coins, we've been running the Arcane Labyrinth. So essentially we created this account probably about a week or two. Maybe if we had a week or two, a bigger runway, we could have went in here, we could have maxed this out, we could have got this hero. But as of today, this is where we're gonna sit. So unfortunately, no Shalltear, no Dimensional Hero are we going to get on the free-to-play account. Now, also note, we made it to 2734. Now, this, of course, I didn't really play a lot today, but overall, 2734 did incredibly well. Now, fast rewards, I do reset twice. Now, I do that because you are getting a lot of resources in there, and we have a pretty generous income when it comes to our diamonds. You can see we're back up to 17,000 by farming out. Really two methods, number one being the campaign, number two being the tower progression that we've seen. And I'm still having a ton of fun on here with Rendell. And also, guys, the Temporal Rift is now open. We're going to attempt to, in a little bit, probably another video, try to run the Temporal Rift with what we have, see exactly what we can do. So I want to save that mail. But I also want to hop in here and I want to do some summons. So what has happened right now is we're getting to the point where with Randy, we can't level them up anymore. All heroes on the pentagram must be above level 180. And looking at the two we have right here, including Iran and then of course Aethys, they are at Legendary Plus. Now the heroes have to be at Mythic to be able to actually go above this 160 level. So we cannot take these to 180, even though we have the resources. We need a lot more food when it comes to Wilders to build these up, because as you can see, we have two of our Graveborn heroes. We have one of our Light Bearers. We also do have one of our Maulers. And the big reason is because we split some of the assets or some of the resources between these two, this is kind of, again, a little bit where we got stuck. We were not able to build these out a little bit further. So we do need more resources out of here. Now, in addition, every other game mode that we have in here, we have been pushing. You can see Temporal Rift is now open. We can hop in here. Now, of course, in here, very, very quick and easy, guys. When you look at the Fountain of Time, you want to get that. But when you look at the beacon, this is what you want to do. Trade Enhancer. That's it. Trade Enhancer is the only one for so many iterations right now. If you're free to play, if you're pay to win, whatever it is, just going in there, doing the Trade Enhancer, that is really the only one you'll ever have enough to get and make progression with. Now, also looking in here at the store, a lot of questions about the Time Emblem. Now, when it comes to the Time Emblem, if you want the ability to get the Awakened Heroes, you have to buy the Time Emblem. This is, of course, amplified if you are free to play, because most of the other game modes, you're not going to get as many Time Emblems as we traditionally see. So getting them out of here every single day is imperative. And then, of course, we buy the Hero Essence, we buy the Amplifying, the Poke Coins, and the Elemental Shards. When it comes to those four purchases, they are purchases that you are going to use and you are going to really utility-wise for an incredible amount of time. Honestly, forever. There hasn't been a point short of the Primordial and the Amplifying Emblems that we haven't made progression and that we actually haven't pushed a little bit further. So let's hop in here and do the summons. Now, we did switch to Chimera. Now, overall, switching to Chimera, we have the ability to unlock actually her voyage that she has in there to get some more cards. But let's hop in here now. Of course, out of our regular summons, at this point, we have not seen not even a single Awakened Hero. So again, thinking from that perspective of being a new player to AFK Arena, we wouldn't even know at this point that those Awakened Heroes do exist unless you've been playing the game or previously seen it, because again, we have not seen any of the Awakened Heroes. We have not pulled one of them as of yet. Now, remember also, when it comes to this game mode, and there's a copy of Nevi, when it comes to doing summons in here, we want to get 3 ascended heroes of each faction. That is the goal of where we are right now. Now, we also do have the Desire Hero summons. You can see 25 more days till reset. So I'm not going to worry about that, but let's hop in here, see if, fingers crossed, could we see some more an Awakened Hero for the first time. And a triple right there, guys. Look at that. That is an unlock for Jerome. Finally getting him. There is 100 diamonds. Who else was in here? We got Ivan and we got Villanelle. That is a triple pull right there. I think we need 1 or 2 more copies of Ivan, and that will actually take him up to that ascended level, which we absolutely want to get him to. Now, of course, 2,700 diamonds, they go pretty quick in here when you're doing the summons, but we need a lot more food. One more elite right there, which is another copy of Palmer. And the last summons for diamonds, just a lot of rare cards, which I do like to see. Now in here, I'm going to keep going for light bearers because we have Randy, we have Ivan, a couple other heroes we absolutely want to build out. Now Wilders, like I said, we need some more food in here and another triple. Wow, look at that. Double copies of Iran and a copy of Aethys. So, oh, we don't have food for either one of them. I'm hoping maybe with the polls we did, that'll give us food. But look at that, guys. That is crazy to get another triple pull. And again, a little bit more food right here. We do have a couple of our companion points, which again, companion points have the ability to get those awakened heroes, but we haven't seen them as it sits right now. And of course, we made a lot of progression really, really fast in this account. Now, Stargazer, this is another one. We are going to go all in for Liberta. And again, you could wait to save till you get 10 of these cards. I choose to use them every time because eventually we're going to get the copy we're looking for. But in addition, it's giving us some of these resources, some of these materials that, again, we're kind of looking for. If we got diamonds, if we got some essence, if we got a couple things in here, that could be very, very beneficial to making progression. And the same with Shalltear. There's going to be a point, one of these pulls are going to be that awakened version of Shalltear. And it might not be this time. And unfortunately, it's not, but that's okay, because like I said, we got a lot more resources in there. Then we also do have a few chests to open up here, and we also have some resources when it comes to using these stones. A couple different game modes, we got a few stones, so even here, another 19 rare heroes. Could this be the first one, guys? It is. It looked like Sonya. Yep, it was Sonya. So we got a copy of another light bearer hero, which again, they're kind of spreading them out. And then we do have another 4 summons in here. Again, fingers crossed on a good pull, which it looked like Zafriel. Now, as much as I loved him, guys, PvP-wise, absolutely a monster in there. And we did get Drez. So a lot of first-timers in here as well for the summons. And then who else? We got food right there. And then we did get a copy of Lorzan. So that's pretty much all the heroes we have in here. Like I said, 26 hero essence. Now, thing to remember with Swap Scroll. A lot of questions came out of this. Is Swap Scroll, you can actually swap Draconic heroes. Now, that is the reason a lot of players are saving the Swap Scrolls for the Draconic heroes. If you haven't used it or if you've already used it, unfortunately, it might be gone at this point. But a lot of players are saving that to essentially use it in later gameplay when we do have Draconic heroes and hopefully swapping someone good. Now, looking in here, again, we are looking at our Wilder heroes. Do we have enough food now? 1, 2, 3, 4, we do. And I'm going to actually use a little bit of the other heroes we do possess, just because, again, thinking of meta-wise, thinking of utility-wise. So I'm going to go ahead and use a copy of Almas. That way I can save this copy of Ogi. Eventually we'll build him, maybe, probably never. But overall, there is our Legendary Plus. And then I'm going to take, I was thinking Iran, just for the simple fact that we are going to get some resources back from him. But I do like having Aethys up to that level, and we do have another copy right there of him. Yeah, let's go in here. The levels are going to make a big difference in here, so getting him up to Mythic again, going to make a really big difference. There is the signature item. Now, of course, Aethys is the one that we use. Might have been beneficial to level him up, but again, we do get some free resources out of here, and I believe, oh, Mythic Plus, we do get the scrolls out of there. Signature item unlocked, so again, we could get a little bit of rebate as well as furniture and a couple other things, so we definitely could build him up a little bit further, getting some more resources and really the resource generation out of there. Now, of course, that does give us the ability to take him up to the higher level. So there we go. That takes him to 180, which means we're going to be stuck, but that takes all of the heroes up to 180. Now we just need, look at this, another 16,000 essence. That will break him and bring him over that 200 level, which I feel like is going to be and give us the ability to make a lot more progression in a very, very fast manner. Make sure we got all the best gear on here, which it looks like we do. There we go, starting to get a lot more of our mythic gear on these heroes, which is really cool. Now, you also notice a lot of these are at 180. We've been going through and farming out a lot of towers, going through the resonating crystal, making sure that we have these heroes. So again, this is going to make a big difference for progression. Now, Beast Ground, we have 455. We are still looking. And these beasts, we are essentially going to take up to 6. If you remember Beast Resonance, right here, all beasts under level 6 will be evolved to 6. We are taking all 3 of these beasts right here, all the way up to level 6. I know it's going to take a little while. But there we go. There's another copy of the owl. We want to build them up kind of one by one by one, making sure that we have the ability to get them up. Because remember, when we hit that beast resonance level 6, all of the beasts are going to go to level 6, which is going to be just absolutely amazing to see that we do have them built up. Now, of course, these are still at 1, 2 to 1. I'm going to go here. We do have, of course, all of our intelligence heroes. There we go. So we got 2 to 1 in there. And I don't think, oh, that's right. We have training. There we go. So passive ability here keeps a watchfly on the battlefield, increasing the insight of allies by 10% and the damage they deal by 18%. Definitely well worth the training of these beasts. Again, the game changing is getting these beasts built up. And I don't want you to be like me, where I really did underestimate how well the beasts would perform at a lower level, and how important it is, how imperative it is getting them built up to a much, much higher level. There we go. So another level on the Elder Tree. This takes it to 10. Now, of course, in here, the goal of the Elder Tree when you're starting out like right now is getting all of these branches to 25. That is the goal, because, of course, you have the 5, you have the 15, and you have the 25 level ability. That is the reason why you want to build them up to 25 first. You could go back, and really I'm doing this because we have Ivan and we have Randy that are in this same one. We also do have, as you can see, we have Aziz, and we do have Mortis in here, as well as a couple of heroes. We could build this up a little bit further, but again, we want to get this built up quite a bit. Then the Field of Stars, of course, we're starting to build this out a lot further, even completed in the entirety our first star. Let's hop in the Oaken. Let's do one more summon in here. I think we have enough Pokecoins, which we do. Couple more gold, little more summons. One more pull in here, which does not give us a mythic piece. That's okay, because do we get anything that we can go ahead and, again, recycling? You know what? Let's recycle the basics. Let's recycle both of these. I'm wondering if, yeah, see, it just gives us gold for those bonus ones. So not enough to build anything in there. And again, I don't think anything is here to upgrade at this point. But that's okay, because again, we're making a lot of progression in here. I know it's slowed down quite a bit, which we know it was going to slow down quite a bit. Campaign, again, we got all the way to 180, which might give us another resonating crystal level. Nope, we're pretty close. So 14 to 15, again, we're filling those out in the entirety. So again, we got to farm out a lot more of the content, and look at these free diamonds, guys. Anytime that they will give us free diamonds in a lot of different game modes. Still a little disappointed that we are not going to be able to build out that copy of Shalltear, or get a copy of Shalltear, which means we could use the resources. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. Should we use the resources, or should we just save and really wait to get Rem? And look at this tower progression. Is that going to give us enough for another? No, 22. So we're pretty close on another summon, another 2,700 in there. And again, every summon that we're doing, every time that we're getting closer to making this progression, really does make a big, big difference in how fast you can progress in this game. And I'm still very impressed with how fast, within the first couple days of AFK Arena, being able to go through and really just crush a lot of different stages and a lot of different chapters as far as the content in here. Now, of course, Peaks of Time we haven't done. Arcane Labyrinth I still have to do. Not going to yield us enough tokens to actually build that up. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.